40 days of meditation program, if practiced regularly, is installing and rewiring our brain circuits significantly to make meditation a habit in our life.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy you are on the path now. Please take this 40 days meditation seriously and very sincerely and practice it later on also. You will see an enormous benefit because I have been seeing it.
I had a lot of stress, anxiety, and I was overthinking about my work in office. With this 40 days program, by the end of the program, I became so calm, peaceful, and more positive towards all aspects of my life.
I was, in a health and family and professional crisis, and meditation proved to be very helpful in transforming all of these into a very good way.
Each time I learn something different. Like you said, what we hear is only 20%. So the more times I'm listening, it is different.
The meditation was good. I had less thoughts, more peaceful, so I learned a lot.
I'm slowly overcoming the limiting beliefs about my communication and I'm more mindful.
I started loving myself. I started looking for things which I love to do. I started doing that instead of sacrificing my thoughts and all that.
Less and less reactive and more responsive, less negative. And like Chandra has said yesterday, it's a process to train your mind. And I'm very happy. I'm seeing those positive changes in me.
It was a great experience. And thank you for your wisdom. And I committed myself to continue for 40 days.
Or the personal benefits that I've seen on a health front as well. I had severe back pain and neck pain as well. So since last 2 years, I've not really had a need to take a single tablet for anything.
The wisdom that you learn from attending 40-day sessions is invaluable, and it motivates us. Giving this strength to live our life is incredible.
Good morning and evening, friends and masters. Welcome to the day 7 of the 40 days program. So we are on the way of successfully completing the week 1. So please congratulate yourself and please do continue for the rest of the 5 weeks of this 40 days program. Today we'll learn about the positive impact of regularity in meditation. What are the benefits of regularly practicing this meditation? And also every Sunday we do have a long meditation. So please enjoy doing this long meditation. So for many of you newcomers, this will be a good chance to see how you can proceed with this long meditation. So thank you. With this, I hand over to our master, Chandra sir, to take over the session. Welcome, sir, and thank you.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon, wonderful evening. I'm wrong with my video. 1 second. Yeah, better. Regularity. We've been learning benefits of meditation, so we know why we want to do regular. Meditation is like learning a skill. Few things are happening when we are regular, we practice day after day after day. We're installing, as per neuroscience, we're installing a circuit, a little brain. We're installing a little brain, a few set of circuits. Installing brain circuits about the skill of breath mindfulness meditation. Neuroscience is working. Neuroscience, according to neuroscience, brain is working. Every time it learns, it forms a circuit. So first day we learned, we practiced. And so we associated many memories around it based on the experiences that we heard. But then you formed a lot of neurocircuits, one linked to the other. Second day we learn, third day we learn, we practice it, then we're adding more circuit, making it stronger. Think of it as a small, thin thread initially, a thread of connections are formed. So just to hold that memory of what the breath mindfulness meditation is. Then you form around it your experience that day, you record it. Then the second day, and then you form what others are sharing, you record it around it. Since you repeated it, then again, that simple thread becomes little, one more thread is along the way written, formed, another thread formed, another thread formed. So slowly, slowly, the thread is becoming thicker and thicker. Full of how to do meditation, what not to do, what are others saying about it, what should I do if I get thoughts, what should I do if I get experiences, what should I do if I get pain. All these things are associated, and then that skill, the meditation skill, a little brain, a meditative brain is getting formed. Neuroscience principle is that cells that fire together wire together. So whatever that you're repeating is becoming stronger, great. But there's also a neuroscience principle that what you use it or lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And then doing it for up to 3 weeks, doing it for 3 weeks, and more, helps to have this strongly cemented. And we say from a meditation perspective, you need about 40 days, 6 weeks time. Different types of skill require different amount of time. But if you do it for 6 weeks, then generally you have a solid understanding of meditation and the various nuances of it. And then you are learning the skill fully. In our program, then if you do for 40 days, your learning is quite immersive. So then you have the skill, like once you finish learning driving reasonably good, and you pass the test, and then you are there, you practice, but passing the test itself is not sufficient. You practice for a few more days, then you're confident, then you're done in about driving. And it is there with you whenever you want to utilize, it's there. Same thing, dear friends. Meditation, one must see it as a skill. You are training the muscle of the brain to get better and better and better. So that's the first part, is to do it consistently so that our brain circuits are formed strongly about what anapanasati, our breath mindfulness meditation is. If you didn't do it, use it or lose it. Now the thing is, you're forming today, and then you come 3 days later, and then again you try to put some circuits around it. But that brain, that memory may not necessarily have been fully formed because we're only are attentive and listening, not capturing more than 5 to 20% at any given time. They're partially capturing partially. Hang on a second. This keeps coming down. So our attention to our listening capability to receive is very less. And so then we capture partially. And so then if you come every often, one day today, and then 2 days later again, and then 2 days later again, like this, not scientifically speaking, you perhaps is not learning the skill properly enough that it'll be half-baked. You have to figure out if you're not able to practice live every day, then recordings are there. Somehow figure it out to listen to this wisdom, figure it out to practice. If all of it, at least practice. Now, when we are doing regular meditation, now the second thing now is happening. One is about recording the circuits of the skill of meditation, but what about the behavioral changes? There are various limitations, the limiting factors that we call. They are getting worked upon. When you are inspired, when you are talking to others, you are inspired and then you're listening to others. And then, of course, you are listening to these talks and you're also experiencing something. First, for example, you have this confidence, yes, I'm going to heal myself. Oh, people are saying about manifestation. I think I too can absolutely get that. They're saying, oh, somebody lost their father or somebody dear and then still came out of that suffering, that problems through meditation. Oh, that gave them solace. So I too can do it. We get to that understanding and then we're building upon it and then suddenly we stop coming. And then meanwhile, the environment is there anyway, triggering those old memories. So we go back into the old self again. We are inspired to move forward, but then we stop the meditation for a few days. Again, we are going back around that particular memory. Reprogram ourselves from any limitation that we have called limiting beliefs, limiting factors. It requires sufficient amount of regularity to affirm to ourselves or to re-inspire ourselves in a new way, at least for a few weeks. I too can heal myself. When we have that strong intent, and the intent is there, and that you are inspired about that intent on an everyday basis, on a regular basis, at least for 3 weeks plus time, and then so you're reinforcing that thought into your body, so that after that, even something is there, somebody is telling you, this is not going to heal, but that you have sufficiently put a new circuit, and so it's going to come into your rescue to re-inspire and say, no, that's not that way. I think I can still heal. Meditation is there. I've heard many people, but that requires a few weeks of sufficient regularity for it to stick into the brain, to the subconscious. The limiting factors being worked upon when you started, and then they need the support to reinstall the circuit learning into the brain so that then it is acting, you are able to carry forward with that thing. And the meanwhile, of course, there may be many, many benefits that are already coming. Mind discipline is coming. But then we lose all that out if you're doing check-in and check-out every now and then. Now, another very important thing difference happening is when we are regular, we call the creative forces. When we are showing sincerity and regularity, then the creative forces are coming to us in the form of better dreams, more meditation experiences. The consciousness is always wanting to help. So when we are sincere enough, then the creative forces, synchronicity, some of them start showing up. And they only become stronger and better, but with irregularity of coming in very erratically now and then. They come but then disappear. They're also assessing now, not sincere enough. May not be able to understand many of the help that I want to give, but then here somebody is not that sincere to take them, and so then consciousness is always intelligent to not waste its energy too when we're not sincere. If you have a mentor, you will know what I'm saying. The mentor is not ready to help if the sincerity from our side is not there. Will also assess. So, dear friends, the creative forces that are coming in our way are going back. The inspiration that we take to heal or solve or gain whatever that we're looking at is coming and going, doesn't get formed really strongly when we are not regular. And of course, the whole meditation knowledge, the little brain of meditation must be formed, means we must be regular about it to learn the skill. Regularity to begin with for this 40 days is essential to have that solid understanding at any given part of our life. We know that there is something that can solve. Then, of course, to solve, and then so many challenges, so many things will come in these 40 days for everyone. And hopefully that is inspiring enough to continue the practice. But for making it like a real habit, well, 40 days, for many people, it will form as a habit, so many are able to stay on. But to make it in a habit and then for our continue, for some, depending on your environment of what you have around there, which is constantly probably reprogramming differently, we ask that you make friends. You make other meditators as friends, that we ask that you be in touch with them regularly, share your experiences, have that friendship with the facilitators who are there, who are senior enough, who are also have figured out a way to be very regular in their life about meditation practice. So having that good company, and then reading regular books. Now, some of these practices will help us to be, even after this 40-day program, to be regular. And of course, with us, we will continuing always. This 40-day ends, there is a prana program that starts the day after this 40-day ends. At the same time, for everyone to come to just to meditate and go. So there is sufficient amount of thought given to your friends about it. But the more we can get the maximum when we are regular with this practice. Let's go into meditation once again. We are Sundays. We do long meditation. Every day we are practicing. For those of you who are new, have joined part of nature program, every day we are practicing 40 to 45 minutes of meditation. Now we already ramped up to that. But today and Sundays, we do the meditation for about an hour, 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on what we are practicing. 1 hour, 10 minutes to 10, 20, up to there. The sessions will go on for full 2 hours, and now we do meditation further. Of course, we're doing Q&A on Sundays. But the meditation most days is ending in about 7:45 a.m. India time. But the process will support us, and we're introducing a new process. Normally, we do an extra process here. And so today's meditation is we start with heart elevation process that we are doing regularly. And welcome to anybody new. I'll talk about that briefly so that you can follow it. And then we do breath mindfulness meditation for a long time. Then the third thing we'll do after that is we are introducing something called affirmations. Affirmations are a way to reprogram many of the limiting beliefs that we may have. I love my life. When we say it, then many people may, for many reasons, may have that life is not that great. So many challenges are there. If they've been getting conditioned into that kind of thought, when we use an affirmation, I love my life, then you are reinforcing exactly opposite of it. Many times, many survival issues are there, many fears are there. And so because of which we don't do many things in our lives. And so we are fearful with stopping. So I say, I am living a fearless life. I'm courageous. I'm experiencing life more boldly. Now do this affirmation. So we are going to do affirmations, which means in your meditation, after sufficient spending long time on anapanasati meditation, breath mindfulness, empty state, then Then there is a segment where I guide, where I'm saying an affirmation. I'm asking you to affirm it for yourself with a lot of excitement. If thoughts create reality, still hold that thought that is true, and then we're going to learn about it. I believe in week 3 or week 2 next week, scientifically through quantum physics. Why is that so? But if thoughts create reality, and their subconscious mind has got so much of limitations. I spoke about it in day 1 and 2, and all the limitations. Even on Thursday class, we talked about how subconscious holds our beliefs and then habits and perceptions, where 90% of life is run through them. And so then we would like to hear an opportunity. When you affirm, we are changing the subconscious beliefs with a new set of programs. And so we're going to take a few affirmations, and I'm going to talk about, I'm going to affirm them. I say them, and then you can repeat it. Or of course, some of you are doing this work already would have your own affirmations, right? If you know what limitations that you have, and if you already know that my body does not heal, that certain things are not happening, that people are not cooperating, donations are not coming, for various reasons we have this kind of thoughts, that means they're already your limiting beliefs. Now you can have affirmation about exactly opposite of it. I'm raising great amount of donation for my projects and are doing absolutely wonderful work. You can say that. And so we're going to spend a few minutes in affirming greater things for our life. And then after that is done, this is called an affirmation segment. And after that is done, then I ask that we lie down. Wherever we are, we lie down, we deeply rest and relax. So wherever you are, I ask, as part of a meditation, when affirmations are over, then I ask that, lie down where you are. So you can make, something where you are right now is a good opportunity to move to a place where as soon as in the meditation, you can lie down right there, maybe 1, 2 steps away, 3 steps away, but not walking from one end of the house to the other end of the house. So be in a place when you're sitting down for meditation now, that's so that you can just lie down. You lie down in a way, wherever that you are, in a comfortable posture. And then in lie down segment, we don't do anything other than just simply lying down and deeply resting and relaxing in the most relaxing posture. Breath mindfulness meditation is not necessary. I just want to be relaxing and then lie down and totally relax. And then simply observe whatever is happening to your mind or to your body. It's called drifting away. I use the word lie down, relax, and then drift away. Drift away is in the literal sense, so let's take it a feather. A feather is there is a wind blowing, and the feather is there in the wind. Now, what does the feather do? It'll drift away. This way, that way, it'll keep drifting away as the wind takes. I want you to be in the same state with respect to your body and mind. Whatever that is coming into your mind, don't regulate it. It's about your body, it's about your immediate work, it's about some cosmos, it may be about some saints, anything that comes there, just simply be with it, drift like a feather, go. This thought will change to something else, to something else, to something else. It could be thought, it could be a trance state, doesn't matter what it is, you want to be just drift away like a feather. Don't regulate, don't say, why is this coming? It's nothing about about your personal life now, or somewhere spiritual understanding. It doesn't matter. Whatever that comes, simply be with it. Drift away into that experience that is coming there for you. Simply be a witness to everything happening, not to empty the mind when thoughts are coming. I'm asking you to observe whatever comes there. And then we do that for a few minutes. Then we express gratitude in a lie down state with our hands over our heart. We'll express gratitude, and then we get up and then we end our meditation. This process will happen pretty quickly. It's fun to do, those of you first time doing it. And before lying down, I'll also ask us to take quick, short breaths. Normally, after a long breath mindfulness meditation and then doing some affirmations, people tend to go into sleep when you lie down because you're very, very relaxed state. As I tend to go into sleep, to avoid it, we do oxygenate our brain and body a bit. And so I'll ask us to take quick, short breaths, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. That much is sufficient. You don't have to do like really long breaths and short. Just simple, quick, short breaths. That's sufficient, right? Don't stretch yourself and doing too long breaths there. And they do the quick short breaths, and then we lie down. So everything will happen, everything will flow through as part of meditation. My guidance will be there. Now, in case at any given time you couldn't follow the guidance because you checked out, you probably have gone into trance states. Good thing. If you are in trance state, it's very good for you. You're already in a right state, so don't bother, don't judge yourself in between when you come out and say, I know what's going on here. Just follow from that point, whatever that's you are hearing. All right, friends? At any given time, you don't know what to do, go into breath mindfulness meditation technique. That's all it. Relax yourself, sit comfortably, dear friends, relax your body. And those of you who are joining first time, the process of meditation is simple. We are following breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to stay in the empty states of mind. That means reduced and thoughts of the mind as much as possible, to empty the mind. You do this by sitting comfortably, as you see in the picture, on the floor, in the chair, the sofa, cross your feet at ankle, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. With your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural breath anywhere on the nose as a reference point. Your attention on the nose as a reference point. Observe that breath that is going in and coming out. When you observe the breath, mind becomes empty. As the mind is becoming empty, you experience total emptiness. Be with it. At any given time, you have thought, and you know it is your thought. Start the process all over. Come back to observing the breath again. And again, slowly, slowly go into empty states. Again, be in that empty states. This process repeats. Thoughts keep coming, then you continue to keep coming to your breath, and then attend to the breath, and again go back into empty states. Right? And before we do that, we do a practice called heart elevation process. Just follow my guidance for it, dear friends. We do it for a few minutes, and then we are going into this breath mindfulness meditation, which is where we spend a long time emptying our mind. After that, we do affirmations. After that, lie down. Relax yourself. Relax your body. Scan your body from head to toe. Relax. Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. As your attention on your sacred heart, can you feel beautiful heart? feel. The seed of all emotions, nurturing all life. Energies of love, gratitude, compassion, and recollect an experience from your past, from your present, where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion, and relive that moment and feel that emotion. Relive that moment and feel that energy. The more you experience love, compassion, gratitude, the more coherent you become with all things and everybody. And ever yourself, direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet Earth to help them heal, to help them elevate themselves. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. We live that moment and feel that energy. Allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everybody. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Feel. Slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. Fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. going into powerful group meditation. When you observe your breath, the mind slowly becomes empty. Mind is becoming empty. Allow yourself to experience a greater emptiness inside of you, all around you. become aware of the emptiness inside of you, all around you, as you merge into your breath. Allow yourself to experience the emptiness of no body, of no thing. The longer you stay aware of that emptiness, the field of awareness, the field of the wisdom of the past, present, and future, the more insights you receive. About the past, present, and the future. all emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy with infinite possibilities and opportunities. Everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field as energy, as a possibility. The longer you linger in this field of energy, as no body, as no thing, the more experiences you draw into your life. You stay connected to this emptiness, this blackness. The more clearer you become, the more miraculous you become. It sees the field of unlimited, the field of unpredictable. The more you immerse yourself into this emptiness, the more uncommon you receive. Let yourself merge into the emptiness of yourself. Your divine self. Relax, dear friends. Every affirmation, every feeling, every thought is energy. Let your body synthesize these energies. I'd like you to deeply rest and relax. I'd like you to let go of this future. Surrender this future to this field of intelligence to organize it for you at the right time and place. I'd like you to take quick, short breaths. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Here you go, dear friends. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Exhale. Feel that in your brain. That's energy. That's energy in your brain. Relax into your dear friends. Relax. Feel it. And lie down to your friends wherever you are. Just quickly lie down without disturbing your meditation. And feel the weight of your body on the floor, on the mattress. Be in a comfortable posture and then allow yourself to slowly drift away into the infinity of this universe and be a witness to whatever you may experience. And let your body deeply rest and relax. back to your body. Come back to your breath. Stay where you are. And place your hands over your heart. With your hands over your heart, express gratitude for creating a new future for yourself, to all things and everybody. Your body is your temple, invited, blessed and invited into a new life created by this new mind. The mind that comes out of meditation is always reprogrammed with your higher wisdom and will. Recognize that your future is filled with adventure and opportunities, matched with your intention so dearly affirmed by yourself. Understand that all the challenges are there to initiate you into your greatness. Embrace them. Express gratitude to all things and everybody for helping you create this new future, for experiencing this future. For gratitude means the events in the future had already happened. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody. For helping you experience this new future. Be grateful to the grand nature, the bird, the fish and the animals, to the technology, to everything you use, the companies, the government, the systems. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe for helping you create this beautiful future, for helping you connect to your higher wisdom. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Slowly bring your awareness to your whole new environment, to your whole new body. Feeling with certainty that a new future is manifesting for you from this very moment, with synchronicities coming in your way in a way that you least expected and imagined. I'd like you to recollect your experiences from the session And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. Those of you doing it for the first time, it would be great to know how you felt. Please open up the chat. Purva.
Yes.
Our group meditations are very powerful. By virtue that we are all, by definition, we are walking energy fields. And where you place your attention, where you place your energy. So with these concepts, when we come together and we have our intention fully, that means our attention right here, but wanting to get better. So there is this huge amount of energy that we are part of. And so many always expressing that doing meditations together in a group is quite different. So we're encouraging, and thank you for those of you joined for this Sunday meditation. This Sunday meditation, no matter the program, 40-day program is there or not, is always there. It's our way of connecting. Every Sunday we're doing a long meditation around the year. Yes. To take one or two sharings, and then of course we will go along. As we go along the program, we will listen into more. Yes, Apurva.
Yes, sir. We have Sunita ma'am. Can you please unmute yourself?
Namaste, sir.
Yes, madam. Namaste.
Very nice experience for me, sir, in this day. Past 20 sessions I have attended. Day one in this session, the first day one I joined, but today's experience was amazing, sir. My experience, my whole body, I felt tight and literally I cried. So amazing. It was very good experience today.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, madam. That's great. Believe in these experiences.
Okay, sir.
And we are open. So we experience one way this week. Maybe next week something else. We don't compare. We don't try to say, oh, I had great experience last time. This time I'm going to be having another experience like that. We just are zero. We always become zeroed every time when we start a meditation. Zero means we are as if we're doing for the first time a new meditation, right? Every meditation we're doing for the first time. We think that way, we go into it. then we are absolutely experiencing many things. Thank you. Sometimes we don't experience, but that's okay too.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. We have Kiranji. Can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, madam. Good morning.
Sir, I have attended the previous session, 40-day session, and then I also continued with the 21-day prana session, and this is the third session I'm attending. So I have been having experiences, and today's experience was quite very different. As you said, like we all have different experiences every day we meditate. But today's experience was very different for me when I experienced as if my scalp is, breaking open and something is trying to move out of my scalp. And this was only for a few seconds, and then I just got disconnected. And after that, I could not concentrate on my meditation. And then I had severe pain in my leg, which is still paining. And I could not relax even after that. And but all these days, whenever you were giving the affirmations, I never listened to the affirmations because I don't know where I would be, and I never got into that awareness when you were giving those affirmations. But today I listened to all the affirmations you were expressing. So that is my experience today, and that pain is still there in my legs.
It'll all go away, madam.
No.
Congratulations for these experiences, we call mystical experiences, are there to make us understand that we are much beyond the body. There is something else that's out there happening. And then symbolically, as you decipher the meaning of these experiences for yourself, you will get guidance. And the pain that you're experiencing will disappear, for sure disappear. And so please continue.
But I got scared a bit in today's meditation.
Very important. You brought up a very important point, that getting scared, because many things can happen in these energy experiences. So we do get scared sometimes. If you're falling down deep down into an abyss, you're going too fast around, you don't know where you're going to go, and then hit something, all that because it's so real. You are exploring this field, and every time you're exploring this field, like in a dream, a lot of times we are there because in a dream we are there as consciousness, we are there. Wherever we are there, we means, you as your consciousness, wherever you are, then that experience becomes real, like in a wakeful time. It appears real. And so it appears real, of course, then we bring our fears, phobias come into picture there. And so then we, in the dreams also, we wake up. So it is common and it is natural in meditation too, we feel fearful. But here is an opportunity to overcome those fears. In dreams, we're not conscious, and so we can't. But here, we are a little consciously aware to be opportunity to overcome the fear to continue your practice, because you're demystifying that they're all simply experiences in the field, nothing otherwise. Right? It's like a dream-like experience. So you are in a dream, you feel so real, but you come out of the dream and say, it's just an experience, right? And so same way, meditation experience is also like that. It is just that you're tuning in, traveling, doing many things. And once you have that understanding, we slowly lose the fear. Nothing is going to happen overnight. But the more we lose fear, the more we experience. That's the way physical world. The more you lose fear, the more you experience here. The more you lose fear, the more you experience in the energy world, right? Which means you get to know more things. That's all it is. Which means they're going to help you in your day-to-day life. Okay? So
Thank you.
fear is common, but what do we do next time it happens? Be fearless to your best, because all you're doing is sitting down just in a comfortable posture and observing breath, right? You're not doing anything more. So it got to be very safe. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, but we'll take one more and we'll speak to Shri. Yeah, go ahead, Bhavana madam. Please come. I also have two masters here with me. Madam, please come. You come. Yes, sure.
Go ahead, Brahmarshi. Ma'am, please unmute yourself. Bhavana ma'am.
Yeah. Am I audible now? Am I audible?
You are audible. Please go ahead.
Sir, good morning. Sir, I'm very new in the meditation. So this breath mindful meditation is, I have recently started. So I wanted to understand the concept of emptiness. When we talk about emptiness, we are closing and there is no thought. So is the same emptiness what we are feeling in the sleep? Because in sleep, we are closing eyes, there is no thought and we are empty. We are surrendered to, the cosmic in the night sleep. So are we talking the same emptiness when we are closing eyes and surrender ourselves? Is it similar or this is one thing?
It is similar. If you understand there is emptiness in sleep, in deep sleep you do. You don't have any thoughts, you don't have any dreams, then you are empty. So similar concept here too. Okay.
So can we say that it's a sleep?
I'll talk about emptiness in the next week, one of the days, I think in the morning. Okay.
Okay.
Emptiness means there are no thought, nobody, nothing around in your field of purview. All right.
Okay.
Physically, you're not noticing any people, any places around, nothing is there. It's all miles and miles, it's all just void, nothingness. Okay. As your thoughts come down, you lose sense of many things around. As you withdraw your senses and your thoughts come down, you don't find anything around you. So you may find it to be a black, the whole thing is just black. Mostly a lot of blackness is what observed by people. Okay.
Okay.
So darkness. Okay.
So can we say that the sleep is also kind of a meditation because a lot of healing happens in the sleep?
Sleep is sleep is a form of meditation. Meditation is a form of sleep is in a just for the sake of it to saying yes, it is like a meditation because you're energizing yourself, you're going to empty states, particularly the deep sleep state, right? In the deep sleep state, you're going to the empty states. Meditation is unconscious sleep. Sleep is unconscious meditation.
Okay.
Okay. They're not equal at all, though. Okay. They're not equal at all. So,
but the healing takes place.
What's that?
The healing takes place. The energy force is working around you, for
in
you.
Sleep, you're resting, you're reducing your thoughts, and so then the same effects of meditation are there. So the meditation experience people are saying are equivalent to the sleep, in the sleep, the dreams, what we call dreams. And people hear, and somebody said head is exploding and something happening, is also a lot of times we experience stuff like that in dreams. So sleep is like that too. Okay, it's like meditation. It's resting the mind, but it is not fully resting. We're not able to rest the mind fully. It's a lot of times sleep is about resting the body. Mind should be rested, cannot rest. And so we have all kinds of horrible dreams. We have all kinds of restlessness to try to get there. Okay. But it is to an extent like meditation. Sleep is like meditation.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. We'll take last one, Shilpaji.
Thank you so much. It was amazing experience as usual, Chandra Garu. So I really appreciate that. And there is a lot of within this 1 week, there is a lot of clarity, there is a lot of composure, and it's really good. The only thing I wanted to ask was, I have extremely like bad headaches, especially around the third eye area, and then there is a lot of like like just now you mentioned about head explosion, that type of a feeling. The meditations are very, very powerful. This one was very powerful. I think almost as intense as the Sedona ones that I had. So just wanted to know, how do sometimes I even feel like it's a lot of energy that I'm not able to take anymore, type of a feeling. So, I have the willpower to do a lot of stuff. Like, I just want to go now, get out and do a bunch of stuff in the world. So how do I even control those urges when you have so much of energy that you're not able to handle it anymore, and also the headaches? Thank you.
Yes, good to connect to back, Shilpaji. You call me one of the days, right? We have to channelize that energy towards a purpose. Meditation service, learning arts, music, dance, and of course, going into the nature. Some of these things you can do. But if there's still, if there is energy in a specific chakra area, we got to understand a little bit of that. Okay, to see if we need to change specific behaviors that increase our understanding in that area about that part of life, right? So that's another aspect to look at it. When you're talking about too much energy for too long and too sustained, and things are happening like this, okay? But first and best thing is to move ourselves into doing some meditation service where energy is dissipated. Second, of course, is increase, identify if it is always specific to a point to, and then look at what's happening in that area. Okay. Let's speak over phone. Okay. Okay. So let me, before we conclude, dear friends, let me introduce, and I have here, I'm in Bombay, been having many sessions organized by many of our masters. And here with me, not able to see that, I'm able to see. Can we just push that a little bit back? Back. Yes. Yeah, enough. There you go. So we have with us Sudhir Baljoraji and then Sangeeta Baljoraji here. Wonderful masters by themselves, absorbing meditation, spirituality. I have not seen somebody more humble than them. Very established in their fields, but otherwise, very humble. And so great to be there, spending time with them. Let's listen to Sudhirji and Sangeeta's experiences. Sangeetaji.
I had many beautiful experiences in meditation, like a lot of visions of gods.
One second.
Goddesses.
Can you hear Madam Apurva?
Yes, sir. It's audible.
Okay.
Yeah, but today I'd like to express my experience of how I have dealing with some life problems, like what experience I had recently. Like I had a long-term patient who had come to me, and she just left me and went to one of my close friends. So I felt very bad. I felt she lost trust in me, and I felt a little bit jealous, and so I was experiencing all negative emotions. I had got 1-day fever also. Then I asked myself and I asked the universe, what is the universe trying to tell me? Then I meditated within myself. And then I got the answers that you have to experience mudita. Mudita is being happy with the happiness of others. And as Chandra sir says, we are all one, we are all one consciousness. So there's no difference between you and the other. So that one consciousness I felt at that moment of time. And I felt really happy that the person is finding solace within someone else. That's okay. It's all a part of life. So that's the experience I had. And I just overcame that very easily and I felt very good. So that is the thing. And I also accepted my shadow side and just let it go.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
You're not introduced what you do.
I'm a homeopathic doctor. We are in New Bombay. It's called Atman Healing Center. Just started recently, although we are practicing since 96.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sudhirji.
Hello, everyone. So, we both are homeopaths. So I can express how meditation has truly helped not just ourselves, but also to extend it further to the patients. And patients have immensely been benefited by meditation. And these patients who were given medicines and some weren't given medicines. And eventually we found that both in regards to the ones which are given medicines and ones which are not. So the ones which were not given meditation, but they could go very deep within themselves, almost to a cellular level from their consciousness. Like, for example, they would say that as we went through what was happening to us within in terms of sensations and experiences, we could feel changes after medicines, not only in our mind or body, but also at a cellular level. So they could experience as if their whole body and consciousness as one cell. And one patient narrated that it is a feeling as if I have born from a single cell from a mother's womb, and that cell which has grown this big has huge amount of experiences from several walks of life, but the experience through meditation is undefinable in words because it is beyond consciousness. And do I really need to take medicines anymore? That's what they would say and come and ask and tell us. And we would say, no, you don't need to if you're feeling so much better. So that same experience was synergically transferred to other family members while they were meditating on a very regular basis. So for example, I remember I was treating a mother-in-law and she would say my daughter-in-law has completely transformed and changed. But actually, in her consciousness, she was feeling so much better that she could see it through that vision that she's feeling the daughter-in-law has changed. And to extend it further, even they had a dog, a rabbit, and a parrot in the family. And they said that previously we would feel that they would be constantly, while we were meditating, constantly making noise. And our silence, as if when we were meditating, is disturbed. But eventually, I have observed my dog being very silent when I'm meditating, and the parrot as well as the rabbit. So I believe it is a sense of energy, as Chandra sir rightly said, that we are balls of energy, and that what vibrates through and through, which could be seen as immensely beneficial, not just for the patient, but other people in the family.
How is meditation helping you, Sudhirji?
Oh, it has brought a transformational shift from where it has been really a quantum shift to realize and to be aware of every situation, to look at it from different perspective, and also calming in situations which otherwise would be, I would be handling it in a different way. So it just brought a larger perspective of reality in many ways.
Okay.
Thank you, Chandra, sir.
Thank you. And what's your, you said the next other song?
Yeah,
Please
the
say a few
place.
things.
The other song is a place which is based in Andheri, and we are a bunch of homeopaths who are trained over a period of time, and we practice since last 34 years. And so it's a teaching center where it's not just practice, but it's what we practice is being taught to students. And it is a very learning, growing, evolving experience. And patients come with a lot of trust, faith, and we have seen healing happening not only at a mental and emotional front, but also physical. And it is an experience to be, and a joy and a pleasure to be. So work doesn't feel work, it feels worship. And it's really joy being in a team of people and experiencing healing, not just for us, but also for the patient.
Wonderful. Hope you introduce this to all your panel of doctors so that they also can do exactly what you're doing, to give meditation to your patients. Right. And most certainly is making them, if they are sincere enough, then it makes certainly making them independent, right?
Yes.
So then they're free to travel. You don't want to be them to be thinking of you and me when they're in a travel. Oh, will I have my pills? Will I have to call? Isn't it? That'll be the most liberating moment for everybody. And that's really our sincere intent.
And the moment they feel that they have taken the charge of their own consciousness and own self, then there's a complete different freedom.
They have to be free of medicines.
They're free of medicine.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So thank you, Sangeeta ji. Thank you, Rahul ji. Few people are having that motto that when somebody comes to me, I want them to be independent, not keep coming back to me.
Exactly.
I think that's really generosity of these masters here. And meditation, when added to any of our fields, will always bring the best in us. And so thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, folks. Purva should be closing.
Yes, sir, we have an announcement.
Yeah, please do.
Friends, starting from Monday, we have the book club sessions. So we'll be having book clubs on Monday and Wednesday. So Monday we'll be having Biology of Belief, and Wednesday we'll be having Autobiography of a Yogi. So there'll be 2 sessions, morning and evening. So the 2 sessions are different, so you can join either of the sessions. So the batch 1 morning will be 8:15 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. IST, and batch 2 will be 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. So please do join whichever is convenient for you, and also the details will be shared in your WhatsApp group. So please remind yourself. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
folks,
you so much.
and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I will see you all tomorrow. We enter into the second week. And so we're going to be focusing towards health, physical health, mental health, and emotional intelligence, and how meditation, this simple practice, scientifically is bringing all of it. And so every day we're going to discuss a few points around that in neurologically, biologically, what's happening to the brain when meditation is done, and so then how it adds to these physical, mental, emotional health. That's going to be focus for our next week. And so I hope to see you. And it is still now late to have a friend of yours to be part of it. In case some of your friends left during this course, it may be a good idea to prod them back again, because it's natural. Now, in the beginning, I spoke about regularity. And one of the ways that we feel regularity can come is that you declare to you and your close friends and tell them, pick somebody and say, ask them to remind you in your pursuit. It's a way you can, of course, come back into regularity, or they can brought themselves back into regularity. So it helps a great deal for the 40 days to keep coming back by taking support of others. In fact, you can even tell your facilitator. I'm sure they'll be very happy to give you a call or send you a message. just around that time. So please do, and then join back, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you all tomorrow at the same time, 6 a.m. IST. Thank you.